Let's take a look here at one of the next drills in our series, and this is going to be a 6-kick switch drill, and we're going to have a couple different pieces of equipment here. We're going to do this drill here with our snorkel, our blades, and this one version will have no fins on it. We really like this drill with the snorkel and the blades because it really helps swimmers be able to feel the catch along the arm, and the snorkel allows the head here so swimmers can kind of see what they're doing, again promoting a very good catch, and allows the athletes to really feel what they're doing here in the water. So this drill is kind of simple. All we're going to go is we're going to go 6 kicks while we're on our side positions. So here the hips and shoulders should be up and elevated. The opposite side here is going to be down, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then rotate through and kind of hold that line right here. We would want to see that the hand here enters in front of the shoulder. Then here we should be in a pop position. That means the opposite side here is going to be down. And then simple again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we are switch over again. Again, the different apparatuses used here just again really help promote building that catch. That's something that we really like to see, and that's a very big priority in the way that we view stroke. Another thing we want to make sure we just remember is here that we're coming in on top of that shoulder right there, boom, and we're doing a really nice job with that right there. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then switch. Nice and easy. And again, remember too, here with the kick, what we want to see is the toes being in an elongated, extended position here as we're kicking. Again, I'll remember, allow for a natural bend in the knee. We want to make sure that we're also going to be emphasizing here that as we're going to be kicking, we are kicking down like we're going to be kicking a ball. So we don't want the knees to lock up by any means. A little bit of knee bend is going to be, okay. That means also we're going to be really kicking here from the hip when we have that natural bend. And then we'll take a little bit of a closer look at this as we're taking off. So here we kind of see, there we go, how those, there we go. Here now we can kind of see the toes being in that elongated position. So remember, we want to be able to have a downward kick a little bit under the body there. So that means then we know we're going to have a good strong kick. Everything here kind of starting from that hip. Just again, watch that we're not overly excessively bending that knee where it's just going to be going up and down like it's a hinge. We're going to switch here now to our return view of this drill. So here again, just another perspective. Hand here is entering in front of that shoulder. Again, your athletes might cross a little bit of kind of this midline right here of the body. We really like the arm being entering in right here, just again on kind of the top of that shoulder right there. That's going to really promote and have that arm be where we want that power triangle to be formed as we're going to be performing our swim. Here, opposite side, hips and shoulders are up. That means then other sides are going to be down. I'm just going to watch to make sure that we have that nice kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to enter again. Here again, really nice job of coming in just straight on top of that shoulder. So this is again where that snorkel can become a very useful tool. We are rotating through opposite side. Then that means here that's down, keeping that kick. 6 of them, and then just repeat. Here again, we see a little bit of a crossover. So just again, sometimes we get that driftage. Remember, our athletes are going to be able to perform these drills to various and different ability levels. So we want to keep that on that shoulder just a little bit more, and you can kind of see how that hand starts to drift right there. So that's where that's important, why we keep everything to be on top of that shoulder. We're going to switch here then to an underwater view, so just to kind of so you can kind of see that power triangle. We'll start here with this side. So here we want to really get those fingertips to get down and then feel like that elbow pops up. Here we feel the athlete can dig the fingertips down a little bit more. Now we have a triangle formed, keeping that hand under the body there. Elements of a triangle, there we go. However, what we might challenge our athlete to do is kind of think about having that elbow be up just a little bit higher. So to kind of see the difference, just everything's going to be up here a little bit more. Whether you might believe it or not, if you're watching some of the world's best as they're swimming, it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to tell when you're looking at a stroke. Is this a from an underwater view? Is this a sprinter, mid distance, or maybe a distance swimmer? Now we take a look at that other side, and here you see just a little bit of that outward drift right there as we're going through. So what we're going to want to see is that hand stays. We love the positioning of the elbow. We just want to see that hand here come in and stay a little bit more along the side of the body right here as we're pulling through the water. Overall, though, our athlete's doing a pretty good job here with this stroke and with this drill. If you found some value out of this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe.